Hi everyone, welcome to Fairy Story Time. My name is Miss Lorena and we're going to sing a couple songs and I'll read a book about fairies and Miss Tara from Lake Katherine is going to teach you how to make your very own fairy house. You'll use materials you find outside and you can make it however you'd like. All right, so we're going to start off with our hello song, and we're going to clap. So we clap and sing hello, we clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. Then we're going to stomp. Now you can't see my feet, but you'll be able to hear them. So we stomp and sing hello, we stomp and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. And then we'll wave hello. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. All right, now I have a little rhyme for you. If you want to bring your hand up, you can follow along. And I'm going to start off with my thumb here. So this little fairy said, I'm as thirsty as can be. This little fairy said, I'm hungry too, dear me. This little fairy said, who'll tell us where to go? This little fairy said, I'm sure that I don't know. And this little fairy said, let's brew some dewdrop tea. So they sipped it and ate honey beneath the maple tree. All right, now it's time for our story, and this is called The Tiptoe Guide to Tracking Fairies. So let's see if we can track some fairies today. Some people think that fairies only live far away in magical lands. Many fairies do, but there are some fairies, a few, who live all around us. We can see where they live if we know how to look for them. The sun is shining and we are in the mood for adventure. It's a perfect day for tracking fairies. Let's go look for clues. Fairies love flowers. These tulips would be just right for playing hide and seek. Curled up inside, a fairy could not be spotted by anyone. Can you see the fairies right inside there? Something is twinkling. Is that a fairy's lost slipper? We'll put it on this rock so she can find it again. See if you can see the little slipper there. Under a tiny waterfall, fairies might bathe on a hot summer night and then stretch out and dry their wings by the light of the moon. We moved a big rock to make a pool that would be just right for splashing and diving. We hope they find it. Here's a little hideout. A fairy has made a soft bed in there, with pine needles tucked under a wide green leaf. This dandelion fluff will be just right for a pillow. Sleep well, hidden fairies. What are these? Acorn shells. Some fairies have been very busy gathering acorns and hollowing them out. With the tender acorn meat, fairies can make their favorite dessert, sweet acorn mousse. Maybe the fairies would like this treat to add to their feast. Hello there, little chipmunk. It's right there. Have you seen any fairies around? Fairies love to play with chipmunks, but only the bravest dare try the most exciting sport of all, bareback riding. The chipmunk bucks and leaps, but skilled fairies can stay on and on. These nuts will keep the chipmunk still for a minute. Maybe one of the slower fairies will have a chance to sneak up and catch a ride. Now we have come to the heart of the forest, the ring of fairy trees. A tree planted by fairies grows from seed to sapling in just a few weeks. When the young trees bud and blossom, we know that fairies are not far away. But where can they be? Do you see this? Let's see if you can tell what it is. It must be a lookout post. Yes, fairies have kept watch for intruders from up here. One low whistle and I wonder what's going to happen. And swish! Every winged partygoer slips behind a rock, under a plant, or inside a flower, pulling the petals shut behind her. Waiting, just waiting for someone to pass by. Maybe you and me. We have followed all their clues and looked in all their hiding spots. But those fairies are too tricky for us. We will have to come back and try again another day. Wait, did you feel that tingle? I think something magical is about to happen. What are all those petals on the ground? It looks like a message. Is it from the fairies? Right up here it says, look again. And the fairies came out to play. The end. Thank you so much for listening to my story time. And now I'm going to pass it over to Miss Tara. So have fun making your fairy houses.
Hi everyone, my name is Tara Rosenwinkel and I work at Lake Katherine as the environmental educator. Thanks so much, Lorena, for reading this story for everyone, and thank you to the Palos Heights Library for doing this virtual story time. So you just read the book, The Tiptoe Guide to Tracking Fairies. So what we're going to be doing today is actually creating a fairy house and hopefully have a fairy visit it a little bit later on. So I collected a bunch of materials over here, and these materials are natural items. What I mean by natural are these things are not made from a person. They are made from nature. And some examples of these could be like leaves, they could be sticks, they could be seeds, pine cones, a bunch of different stuff like that. And when I collected these items, I collected them from the ground because I don't want to destroy any plants or any flowers or any grasses or anything. So when you collect, make sure you collect from the ground. So now I'm gonna get started creating my fairy house. I don't have a plan, so we'll see how it goes, but I am excited for how it will turn out, and I'm excited to see your fairy houses as well. So when you build yours, if you want to take a picture and place it in the comments, that would be awesome. So I'm gonna switch over to a position over there so I can start building, because I'm gonna build it in the little part of the tree right here. So let's get started. Okay, so I finished my fairy house, and what I created was a little pathway with the rocks up to the house, and then there is a little mat made of wood chips. I created some walls from larger pieces of wood and some sticks, and there is a roof made of sticks, some dried grasses, and catalpa pods. And then underneath there is a little bed that's from a clump of dirt and has some ginkgo leaves for a blanket and some catalpa flowers as a pillow. And then there's grasses, carpet, and then just some pine cones and flowers for decorations. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will make a fairy house.